Hi, this is Michael, and this is a review of the Wahl Heated Foot Massager. And this is it right here. This thing is interesting, and what it is a foot massager. Well, that's what they say it is. I'd call it more of a foot vibrator. It does not provide really a kneading action of any sort whatsoever. And in fact, this was more of a foot tickler for me. The frequency of the vibration is so high that it just caused my feet to, well, it tickled me. So this has, on the bottom, it has a little Velcro strip, and this is where you can put this small attachment that they give you. It just Velcros onto the bottom here, and this just raises the front part of it, so when you slide your feet in here, it just gives you a slightly higher angle. This is a very soft velour material. They recommend in the instructions that you do not use your bare feet in here, which seems a little silly to me, but although I do understand why they say that, because you really can't clean this. So you do want to wear socks in here to keep this clean. Now, you could conceivably take this apart and possibly figure out a way to clean this, but I'm not so sure I would recommend doing that. So really, they recommend socks on with this. Now you've got two buttons here. You can control these with your toes, and this button here on the left is the power button, and it is also how you cycle through the 4 different programs. The first button is just a straight vibration. It doesn't change in intensity, and basically that's all it does. The second button is a wave. They call it a wave. All 4 motors in here gradually vibrate, and they get a little bit faster as time goes on, and then they alternate between the left and the right side. And they do that 3 times, and then the program repeats. And then the third program is called the pulse, and the pulse just starts off at a slow pulse, gradually gets faster, and then it just keeps redoing that. And then the fourth pattern is the left and right rotate. It just vibrates on the left and then switches to the right, left, right, left, right. Now you can hear the noise that this makes, and that is telling you the pattern that it's on. And then to turn it off, you press and hold it. Now the other button is a heater. Now this only heats on the bottom. There's no heating coils on the top, and the heat is minimal at best. There is a slight amount of warmth in here. If you're actually using this in a cold room, it's really not going to help a whole lot. It doesn't provide much warmth. There's a power cord that plugs into the side of the unit here. I don't particularly like how this is assembled. This is going to be very easy to accidentally hit that and possibly break the plug. It would have been much better if they had a little sleeve with the plug inside here that this would slide into to protect that. So that's kind of vulnerable here. Now, the first unit that I received actually didn't work right, and the rotation is supposed to be left to right. Mine was rotating front to back. And so I just went ahead and I took this little thing apart. I wanted to try to figure out why it was screwing up. The only thing I could think of is that perhaps they had assembled it incorrectly, and that is in fact exactly what the problem was. So wherever this was assembled, and probably pretty sure it was China, they just put it together wrong. So you might be surprised to see what the inside of this looks like. So they put this zipper in. It looks like it's in backwards, but you're not actually supposed to unzip this. They do that just so that they can close it up, but it's really not something you would really want to unzip. And so let me just struggle with this for another minute or so. All right, are you about to be amazed? Let's see what this actually looks like inside. So here it is, folks. Some sort of a cardboard, a little bit of foam. These are the wires that are the heating elements. And these are the 4 little things, the 4 little motors, basically, that provide the vibration. So in mine, these were reversed. This one was over here, and this one was over here. And that's why mine was going front to backward instead of left to right. So I just removed this one and replaced it, swapped it out with this one over here. Hopefully you won't have to do that with yours. Maybe they'll get it right eventually. But that's all there is to this thing. It's some foam and a couple of 4 little vibrating motor things and a little heat coil, and it's all wrapped up. So that is it. I'm not too overly impressed with this. Like I said, it doesn't really massage my feet. It just really basically vibrates your feet. And for me, it just sort of tickled. I think it's just okay. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.